I really thought I was eating with this makeup look. I look so chalky. I think I look better from over here at least. I don't know. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. You're right there. Okay. So you might be wondering, why are you pimped out? Like, why are you so swagger? Why are you so swagalicious? Okay, so I'm out of school today. I've already cut up one of my other shirts. Oh yeah, that I mentioned we're cutting up shirts today. Cut up one of my shirts and it's unique. It was my first ever cutting up a shirt, all right? I tried my best and my best might not be the best, but that's okay. I'm going to be cutting up this shirt and this shirt. My plan is to like make like a skull design on the back of this one. Then I have absolutely no direction on what I'm gonna do with this one. I just hope that I don't ruin these shirts, and if I do, I'm not gonna really care, but I still don't want to. Like, who wants to? So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, and you're coming along the journey because I'm not doing this by myself. I don't even know how to start. Okay, so I know for a fact that in order for me to do this, I have to like trace it out on the back, but I only have a black pen. If you know anything about colors, black on black don't do nothing. I'm gonna go try to find something that I can use to trace a skull design on the back of this, and then I'll be back with you. Out of everything I found, and it doesn't show. I need to find like white paint, maybe that could work. I found some gray markers and I'm gonna see if it shows. Okay, this one doesn't. It doesn't flip and show. I'm gonna crash out. I don't have anything I can use to mark the design out with. I mean, you can always use like a white crayon, but I don't have white crayon. And I don't have chalk. Not that I know of. I found a chalk pen. And we just know that if this doesn't work on the black shirt, then it's just God telling me that I don't need to do this. I tried almost white markers. I've tried a yellow crayon highlighter. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. We're trying it out, chat. Wait! Right there. You see that? That's what I'm gonna have to be dealing with. I'm gonna be watching some YouTube on my TV while I sketch out the design, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, that was like really cringy.
Okay, editor Katie here. This is a time lapse of me doing this, and my pen has broke multiple times during this, which is wild. Like, I dropped it. Anyways, I was using a Pinterest reference to do this, and I could not draw it at all. And as you can see, I am literally crashing out.
I did it. I tried, okay? Editor Katie, put the reference photo. See? Identical, okay? Thank you, G. Another time lapse of me cutting this thing out.
I had to put all 7 of my brain cells together to realize how to properly cut this thing without cutting a finger off. But you know, Ben of the Week helps me. So after I cut off the neck, I started on the eyes, and the eyes were probably the part where it was the hardest and the most whatever the word, challenging thing to do. All right, it was the most challenging thing of the whole entire process. But yeah, I was cutting out the eyes at this point, and I was locked in, but then I cut too much, and
I'm going to cry. My biggest fear, cutting out or cutting too much, happened. There's supposed to be like these little lines in the eyes, right? Where I cut too much. Okay, we can just call him One-Eyed Sam.
Now you may be wondering, editing Katie, why does it take so long to cut out an eyeball? Well, the eyeball isn't just like a little circle that you can do snip, snip, pull, pull, tug, tug, and you're fine. This has detail to it. All right? And you have to turn, twist, and pull the fabric in a certain way because my scissors are dull. But you know, at the end, I slayed.
Whole entire process of me just cutting out these 2 eyes, I went through 3 Ben of the Week YouTube videos. That should tell you how long this took me. It took me so gosh, diddly dang long just to do that. Just to cut holes. And I have like so many more to go.
As you can tell by this time, I'm having a midlife crisis while trying to cut and DIY a shirt. But it is okay, chat, because I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the victory in the future, and I am awaiting it with an open, filthy palm, like tiny daggers up to. Sorry, I just had to. But that is not the point.
I did the nose. Do I need to trust the process? I feel like I need to trust the process. I feel like the easiest part is going to cut out these little holes because you just like cut out like a little thing in the middle and you stretch them out and like that's good enough. So I'm gonna go do that.
At this point, I was just glad that I was almost finished. The chalk was getting messy on my fingers. I wanted to put down the scissors because my fingers were starting to cramp and my eyes were starting to squint because I don't know. Would I do it again? Definitely. Because I'm literally doing 2 shirts.
So like I predicted, the holes / teeth were a lot easier to cut out than anything else because you just like bundled it up and then you just like cut it like you do like one of those coffee filter snowflakes. You know what I'm talking about? The thing is, I have texture issues and I hate the feeling of the chalk on my fingers and I feel like I'm gonna hate the feeling of the chalk on my body when I wear this. So actually, I don't know if I'm gonna soak this in water or not, but I'm gonna, yeah. I know it looks stupid. Tried my best. My literal best. It's gonna look better without the undershirt under it, but y'all don't need to see my bare back.
3 days later.
Chat. Has it been 3 days since I last even picked up scissors? Yes. Yes, it has. Hi, chat. I'm back. New chair. Yeah, I am wearing the same shirt, okay? It's because there's a thing called pajamas. And I'm saying at my house, I don't change. I mean, who would? You're probably telling yourself, in those 3 days, Katie, you probably have a full-blown idea, know what you're gonna use, know what you're gonna do, and have references. Because you've had 3 days to think about this. I don't. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna go with the flow. We're gonna hope for the best. And the best might not be the best. But like I said in the beginning of the video, it's what the thought that... Let's get on to the second. Oh my gosh, she has another outfit on. She actually changes her clothes. Oh my lord, I have the same pants on, brother. When I usually do this stuff, I usually find something that gives me like an overall aesthetic of how I'm going to do the shirt. And then I just let my creativity run free. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the wind. I'm going to fly with the wind. I am literally going to turn it over. Jesus, take the wheel. No, take the scissors. Quite literally. Like, and like, the thing about it is, these scissors, you can only hear like the sharpness like right here. So when I do cut with scissors, they're not sharp at all up here. So it's like, it's very bad. And I kind of want to use a knife. Just see what happens, but I don't trust myself with knives. Time to go find me a good show to watch and time lapse.
After searching for a show to watch, I decided to go for a more simple idea with cuts down the arms and cuts down the back. I thought that this would be super duper easy, but the pen continued to break. But it ain't that bad, I'll live.
I just marked out what I'm gonna do on the shirt. We're doing a little bit of sleeve action. I don't know why.
Bro, what the heck is sleeve action? Anyways, I started cutting the shirt, and by this point, I was getting tired of saying, guys, I finished cutting a shirt. To be honest, we all would. I mean, I've been doing this for like, 30 minutes now? And has it took me a month to edit this? Yes, it did. But a girlie got through school. She had to do all this stuff. So like, don't mind. But anyways, in the back, I had to like cut out these like straight lines, and I had to. And I had to do the same thing with the sleeve.
Hi. I did 2 steps, actually. I cut off neck, and I did the sleeves. Are the sleeves gonna be a pain in the booty to put on every single time I wear this shirt? Probably, but I did it.
You never notice how annoying you are until you look back at video footage of yourself. Why am I taking so many breaks between each time lapse just to give you a little checkup on what I'm doing? Girlie, did I forget I was gonna voice over this thing? Anyways, now I was doing the back. To be honest, I thought I was doing the back in the other time lapse, but I guess I wasn't. I was doing the sleeves now that I look back. As I was cutting out these last couple lines, I got extremely happy because I just wanted this thing to be over with. I love DIYs, don't get me wrong, but when it takes you 3 days to do it, you get tired. Whoa, we got a back-to-back time lapse for the first time ever. But basically, I had an idea to take the small lines of fabric in the back and cut them in half and tie them together. I personally thought it was super cute.
Okay, guys, I did it, and I don't know if I'm gonna go put it on or try it on. I probably will. So let me go do that. I have it on. Besides the arms, they look kind of stupid. So guys, thank you for watching. If you have any ideas for like other types of shirt DIYs I need to do, or like other types of videos that you would like me to do, tell me. Anything to do with like these scraps of fabric, like a head. Oh my gosh, I'm a pirate.